Welcome to Auntie Chaz and Tarot. We're talking to Cancers. Cancer, welcome in. Here we go. I'm going to start with oracles. And we'll come up with what's on your mind here and move from there. Do a little bit different here. Oh, right away, something's on your mind. Good. Something about transformation and also the truth be told. Good, I love that. Okay, so we're talking about the truth here. Something about your transformation, the truth of your transformation. Okay, here we go. So, what is your truth? What does it involve? Let's find out. Ace of Cups, something about love. A lot of love reads going on as of late. Okay, something about this new love interest of yours, this new love of yours. Okay, Cancer, Eight of Wands. It's moving quickly. This new love interest is moving quickly. What's the truth about it here? It's moving quickly. It's a new love for you. Six of Pentacles. This is giving to you like you've never had before. Wow. That's exciting. That's certainly a transformation. Sideways. Page of Pentacles. And you're wondering, is this good news or not? What? Cancer, come on. All right, so let's find out about that Page of Pentacles. Is this a good offer? Is this an offer for you? Why are you questioning this? Just because it's kind of gotten you out of sorts, I think. Five of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, I feel like do some chakra work. I feel like your chakras are kind of off because of this. Because it's coming so fast and it's moving so quickly. It's a little bit scary, I think, for you. Let's see. Five of Swords in the reverse. What are we talking about here? This is wanting to keep the peace still, though, something here. Winning at all costs doesn't win out. There might be a third-party situation here, maybe. Let's find out. What's the Five of Swords in the reverse here, Spirit? Seven of Pentacles. Okay, this is saying... The energy here on the table is saying, yeah, be grateful for this. I'm not getting a shun this in any way, but focus in on yourself. So, for example, if this is a third-party situation, don't even live your day-to-day like you normally would and let that person figure out their life. If they're meant to be in your life, which I feel like is what the cards here are saying, they'll do what's necessary to be with you. But you stay in line with you. And be grateful for this. Yeah, it's certainly exciting. But they need to do the work as far as how they need to change their life to be with you. If there's like a third party type situation. And as we know, that can be anything. That can be another person. That can be a situation. That can be a relative, you know, a romantic person, a relative situation. Nine of Cups, a state of mind. There's something about that other person has to get up to speed on this and make some changes in order to be with you. Nine of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, this is why you're not sure. Is this a good offer or not? Because this person, although they may be something different and you're feeling like, okay, this is my person now and this feels different and this is coming in the way that I want to be manifesting someone new. There are some speed bumps here. There are some roadblocks. There are some delays here for what you want to see coming. And then that's feeling a little disappointing to you. Like, is this just more of the same? Okay, well, now we understand the Page of Pentacles on the side because you're not sure if this is a good offer or not. But I do see huge transformation here for you, strength. And maybe that's just in how you handle it. You know, maybe the transformation is in exactly how you handle this. So strength on the side, yeah, I feel like you have a lot of strength, but this is talking more about the person that you're dealing with. Do they have the strength to make the changes that are needed here? I'm feeling like they're supposed to be with you, but will they rise to that occasion? Do they have the strength? And I also feel like they do have that type of strength, but there might also be some ties that bind here pretty significantly that they're afraid of. So you can't be their strength. You know, they have to work through their own fears. 5 of Cups here. Where does this lead you, Spirit? So we've got the advice, you know, focusing on you, be grateful for this, let it unfold naturally. 5 of Cups, yeah, you're worried. Is this a good opportunity or is this going to be more of the same? Okay, so let's kind of float down that for a while. The Moon, yeah, you have a lot of concerns here, a lot of reservations here. There's a lot you can't see. The Star, but it is your wish. It is what you're thinking. I'm hearing, if you really dive deeply into your instincts on this, your intuition, you know this is significant for you. Like this is the blueprint you've been wanting. They imprint upon you, you imprint upon them. It's something. They feel this too. The block is just how they're going to get out of certain situations that they feel like they're really deeply tangled up in. Tangled up in is, I'm hearing a significant phrase. They are tangled up in something and they can't see their way out. And, you know, a lot of times you can't see things when you're in them. So if you're looking at this and you're like, yeah, just untangle, it's because you're out of it. It's because you're out of it. It's easier to see when you're out of something. 3 of Wands is here, looking to the future. Your ships come in regardless, okay? So you just keep moving along. And what are we saying here, Spirit? We're saying the world. We're saying travel. We're saying do your thing. We're saying this cycle, more or less, what we're saying here is this cycle will close out. This cycle of confusion and clarity will begin anew. And I feel like for many of you, yeah, this turns into something and it is a new beginning for you because of the transformation I saw early on. Queen of Cups in the reverse, but there is somebody who's very tied to this situation that is emotionally and maybe even monetarily dependent on this person, and that's part of the entangled vibe. 5 of Wands, okay, and they're gonna stir the pot here because they figure they have nothing to lose, maybe, you know, for some of you. What's the 5 of Wands here, Spirit? Okay, you know what the 5 of Wands is. Maybe you know this person already. The conflict and the chaos portion of this pie. You've got the High Priestess, the Fool, and the 9 of Pentacles. But you've got great intuition, which we've talked about, and you're ready to take a leap. You're a leaper, you know, you get untangled from things, which is why it's hard for you to see like someone struggling with that. Okay, acknowledge that other people handle things differently. And also, you know, maybe acknowledge that you're pretty bold. You're bolder than the average bear. Okay? Give this person a break. I think they'll get there. But they have to get there on their own. And also, there's some sort of nod here to, if this doesn't work out, remember, you are solid. You are protected. You are looked after. You are graced with many talents. You have survived worse. And maybe this, not maybe, but this, for a small percentage of you, if this doesn't work out and this person doesn't rise to the occasion, it's been an example to you of what you will accept in the way of how kind they've been and how I see that they've been very reciprocal and how I do feel emotional they are for you. I think the only thing that would cause them to not come forward is some sort of entanglement that's been going on for a long time in their life that they really feel like they can't get out of. So it's the message here is don't look to this as your shortcomings or theirs. Look to it as it's a circumstance they feel they can't get out of. And then it's twofold. It's what you want to welcome into your life, you know, the percentage of them that you can get. And no judgment here. That's a completely individual decision. And or if you walk away from this because it doesn't go the way that you're wanting it to, in full, 100% in, that you're going to be just fine. And this will be a reminder to you of the style that you want to attract again. And you will. And you will, with that in mind, with that clarity, you will attract it again. And it will be a situation. And what I'm saying about what you'll attract is that character of person. You know, and then it'll be an opportunity for maybe them to not have a third party situation, not have an entanglement, but you still have the example of, and I feel like for many of you, the example is brand new. So you're kind of in uncharted waters here, new territory, but that's good for you to, in your DNA, to like lock into that and see how that feels. That type of character, you'll bring it in again. So Spirit is saying, don't worry. And again, for many of you, I think this does work out. I think they rise to the occasion. I think they're a fiery individual, very independent and strong. But for some of you who find that they can't get out of this entanglement, I'm just being told you'll find it again. You'll find these types of quality characteristics again in somebody else. King of Wands here. The dynamics that are here, that are aces and feel really good and have a meant to be type of vibe will come around again if needed. So I hope I'm being clear on that. Page of Cups. Yeah, there's going to be serendipitous, you know, open yourself up to, this is different than what I'm used to in the area of romance. I like it. I like this better give and take. I like this style of person. I like this feeling that this could be the one. I feel like for many of you, you've been out there dating and you date and you have fun, but in the back of the mind or even in your forefront, you're thinking, this is going to go nowhere. This is not what I'm looking for, but I'm out there having fun. This is not that. This is serendipitous, people admiring you and the qualities that you want to be drawing in, and a lot of them. So stay open to this. Don't get crushed by if this doesn't work, in other words. Stay open to the vibe that you've brought in here, knowing that it can resurface with many other people, okay? Very key to this read. King of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, because if you go into this mode of being very disappointed or feeling like, yeah, of course, this is just more of the same. This never happens for me the way I want, or a lack mentality, then you're going to be very hardened and jaded and you're going to bring that in. So that could be bringing in hardened and jaded other people when you've done so much work to bring in really quality, good people that are just entangled. Okay. And have been for so long that they just can't see the release or they can't see the freedom from it. Don't get jaded on this, Spirit is saying, because you'll bring in somebody jaded, somebody abusive, somebody that you've done before, okay? The energy that you've done before, very key here, and you don't want to be bringing that in again. And you know this. Very intuitive here as we see the High Priestess. An absolute no on bringing back the past energy. Okay, the Empress is on the side here because this is a nod to what we're just speaking on. You have the power here to keep this good mojo going, whether this relationship works out for you or not. You have the power to keep bringing in that style, quality style in, but you've got to stay open. Keep that abundance flowing to you. Don't get dismal. Don't quit. Don't think this never works out for me. No, just focus in on the positive. Crown chakra, work with that. I also saw very big in this is the third eye. Okay, so work your chakras, very important. Know that you have the power. You have the power. Don't give it away. You have the power to see this through in a way that if it's not this relationship, it's somebody else that's very comforting to you and a style that you have wanted for a very long time. So if you can kind of think of it as maybe the timing is off with you and this person, but somebody else comes in with a lot of these great qualities that you've been wanting because you stay open to it and the timing is right on. Eight of Cups. Or since we see that Empress sideways, you just become dependent on this person, even though it's not working out. And Spirit doesn't want you to do that. Because if it's not working out, just don't take yourself off the market, okay? Don't take yourself off the market. Stay in it. Stay in it and be positive. And know your worth. You are gorgeous. You are intelligent. You are out of this world remarkable. You can flow with anybody. You can make any situation work. Not that we're suggesting this here. Spirit's not suggesting this, but just, know that about yourself. If this doesn't work out, in other words, it's not the end all be all, but it's that knowing what you want and bringing that in. And Spirit says, even if this doesn't work out, the positive that's come out of this is you felt what that feels like now, maybe for the first time. So you can recreate that again by staying open to it. Stay open to that energy and it will surface again. Five of Pentacles in the reverse. There is no lack here. There is only an extraordinary relationship with this person or an extraordinary relationship that comes in if this person and their timing and their entanglement sees them not following through. There is no lack here. You're on your path. Good things are coming towards you. Knight of Wands in the reverse. You're no longer doing like this in and out or people that don't see you or appreciate you. Yeah. Knight of Swords. Yeah. You're going after those who are bold, who exemplify what you're looking for, and who are intent on making that happen. Queen of Swords in the reverse. Again, another nod to don't get cold. Don't get upset. Easier said than done. I get it. Try and stay cool. Keep it light. See this as a blessing. However it turns out. I feel like Spirit has a lot more of these quality people lined up for you. Okay? And the timing will work out with one of those that are in line. Let's grab a charm. Okay, we've got the Fairy. This is really interesting because this talks about motives. And I think this goes back to the beginning of this reading, which is, you're sitting on that page of Pentacles that's sideways. Remember, we got that early on. Is this a good offer or not? You're not sure. Your gut tells you, hey, this is coming in the way I've wanted, the type of style and personality that I want. And yet, what are the motives here? Yeah, the fairy's all about not knowing the motives because they're tricky, but they're charming and they're clever. But sometimes their motives aren't even known to them. So that could be somebody that you're working with here in this scenario of, are they going to rise to the occasion and become untangled? And I do see that they want to become untangled. And I do see that they want to be with you, actually. But it's whether or not they will take those steps. Okay, so let's grab I think we'll go with a starseed message to wrap up. Cancers. Gaia. Connect to the pulse of Mother Earth. Connect to the pulse of Mother Earth. She will guide you through the time of change, this time of change. You know, if things are getting a little bit rough or a little bit too emotional or a little bit frustrating or a little bit anything, you know, you can find the smooth from the rough in your mind. You can find the smooth out there in nature. It's absolutely possible. And or just taking a time out, thinking things through. Take your time with this and remember to focus on self during it all. And by that, I mean, you know, not in a selfish way, but just in a, my life continues as usual. And I stay open to good things coming my way, including good quality people. And the people that are the blueprint in my mind of what I want to step forward into my life. And they will. And they will, because you'll manifest it in. And you'll be giving off the same energy. I do believe in this 100%. You'll be giving off the same energy that you want to attract. And I believe that's how that works. Okay, as do many people. That is your message. I hope that you've liked it. I thank you for being here with me. And until next time, let's remember who we are and let's remember our self-worth. If you do like this message, please like, share, subscribe, Cancer. I really appreciate it. Thanks again.